that squid? Jelly squid? Not sure if that's the real squid or not. Oh shit, the game has started as we hop into this one with the wrong logo in the middle. That's okay, the correct jerseys are in play, and that's all that matters. On the left side of your screen, in the blue jerseys and red text, is going to be the Korhal Warthogs, the last placed Korhal Warthogs. Can they get an early goal here? No, they can't. Steve will make the boosting save. They're looking for their first win of the season, the Warthogs. Can they get it here? Fielding Taro, Buckteeth, and MLG, and almost a goal again. But Shakuras gets away with one. Shakuras Crusaders fielding Reimer, Student, and Moss. And Student with the spin shot will score one. That's going to be the first goal of the game. Crusaders off to an early start. Who's in the Crusaders? Oh, it's Steve. Student playing that up to Reimer. And Reimer. This is a West server game. As now Tiny Terran plays it up for Taro. Tiny Terran deciding to play net instead of skate. I do think he's eligible to skate, but maybe maybe they don't like to win. Tiny Terran now up for MLG. Where's Bruce, by the way? This is West. No Bruce is a tragedy. Steve now up to Moss. I think of Moss as the European version of me. Super cool and probably one of the best and most underrated players. Bucks now with MLG. He's gonna play that off the top for Buckteeth. Buckteeth coming out in front to Taro. Looking at these Taro jukes. No, he's gonna pass to Buckteeth, and Buckteeth will stuff it into the bottom side of the net, tying the game up at 1. Reimer off the face-off, going short side, will smack it off the post. Student will collect the rebound to Moss, trying to find Reimer. Reimer now to Moss, the one-timer stopped by Taro. Buckteeth on the counter, has some space, can he use it? Tries to center it for MLG, but will miss. Buckteeth again with it, boosting in, but Moss will make the steal. Moss stripped by Taro, 3-on-1 for Korhal, and miscommunication there. MLG now to Taro. Taro, our great commissioner of Season 6, of course. Taro playing that up to MLG. Now to Buckteeth. Back to Taro. We'll put it behind him. Taro playing that back to Tiny Terran, who I believe this is the furthest he's gone into a season without rage quitting. Is that correct? No, that is not correct. He did go season 4? Was that season 4? Might have been season 4 where he was a goalie for a team where he played. He was their main West goalie. I can't remember anymore. But he made it into playoffs once, where he, I believe, lost first round. He had 3 and someone else on his team. I can't remember that team anymore. Was he a skater? He might have been a skater. Focusing back in on this game, MLG is going to play this up to Buckteeth. Buckteeth with the centering pass to MLG, but the traffic there is going to slow him down as Korhal regains possession. MLG now behind the goal line, trying to come out in front. We'll lose it to Reimer. 5 seconds left. Student now to Moss. Moss up close, trying to find Reimer with a one-timer, but will be denied as the first period comes to an end. 1-1 after 1. Game's all tied up, and Taro is going to take the crown with an assist and a lot of passes and a lot of pickups. Just playing very defensive, playing very safe is Taro. And we'll see if that'll be enough to get his team a victory. Right, yeah. Perplex, 3, Proster, and Tiny Terran. It was a great team. Had great potential, but just flopped in the playoffs. Kind of choked. Student now with the puck. Student to Moss. His shot is blocked by MLG. Oh, and Moss with a great YOLO. Coming in close. Trying to find Reimer. Will miss as Shakuras still has possession. Still Moss again, but Taro will click it off him. As Taro will wrap around his net to Tiny. Up for Buckteeth. Can he do it again? Buckteeth boosting in, takes the cross shot. Might have been a pass for MLG. As he barely missed the net. MLG boosting out with a spin, and Steve standing still will make the save. Student now. Dodging MLG. His pass will be picked up by Taro. He's going to play it back to Tiny. It's a very common thing for Taro to do, to pass back to the goalie if he doesn't see an obvious outlet, which is a very good habit, but can sometimes backfire if the opposition sees it coming and they try to shark off that pass. But if they do try to do it and you don't pass back to your goalie, then you've opened up some more space for yourself for that outlet pass, so it does give you some great options. Taro now trying to center it out in front, but will be blocked by Student, and Student will play it up for Moss. He's got Reimer ahead of him. Moss taking the shot on the short side, and Tiny, not moving an inch, makes the save. His outlet is picked off by Student, and now Moss. Moss long pass to Reimer. It's picked off by MLG, but Shakuras get it back. Taro with the boost will make the steal as Student chases him down and takes it back. Tiny's outlet is taken by Shakuras. Korhal now with a weak attack. Shakuras back on the offensive. Student up for Reimer. Doesn't get there in time. Student will regain possession to Rhyme again. Rhyme with the, I think it was a pass for Moss on the inside. Ends up going on net, and Tiny will make the save. Laid up for Buckteeth. Buckteeth YOLO'd by Student, dodges it. Buckteeth with a great spin going on the short side. Steve will make the save as Shakuras now on the offensive. Moss trying to click through Taro as he's going to be unsuccessful. EU player trying to win a click battle on West. I don't think so, as Buckteeth will score the spin shot. Two to 1 now. The Warthogs lead as this. Could it be the first win of the season for them? Definitely possible. Tiny plays it off the top for Buckteeth. Can they get another one here to seal the deal? Oh, MLG with a one-timer blocked by Taro. Now to Buckteeth. Buckteeth with the spin, and he's going to be stripped by Moss before he gets the shot off. Moss on the attack. Going to be cut down by Taro, and Taro will play it into the corner safely, but almost loses it to Reimer. 3-on-2 to end the second period. The one-timer by MLG is blocked by Student, and he's going to clear that out of the zone. That's going to be the end of the second period. 2-1 the score in favor of the Warthogs. And they just really need to hold on to their lead. They just need to get maybe one more goal. Play it safe, though. Gandalf? What the fuck? Why is Gandalf in this game? Gandalf's on the. Why is Gandalf on the bench? He's not even on this team. Moss with the shot off the face-off. It's going to be stopped by Tiny Terran, who plays it up for Buckteeth. Going to lose that to Student. And Reimer will win it off MLG, but Taro gets it back. Oh, Buckteeth with a great dodge gives himself the breakaway and beats Steve, completing the hat trick. Wow. What an incredible goal there by Buckteeth, showing his offensive chops. Great dodge there on the YOLO by Student, and great finish as well. Buckteeth now with the puck. Taking a shot. Steve will stop that one though. Student up for Moss. To Reimer. The one-timer stopped by Tiny's shield. Reimer now behind the goal line. Trying to do some work. Trying to do his best, but will lose to MLG. Student out in front almost gets a dangerous shot off. Taro now with loads of space. Catches Steve. I don't know what he's doing, but I think he just panicked and lost hope and started moving around in hopes that Taro would just shoot into him, and Taro was having none of it. Just shot on the empty near side and scored it. 4-1 now. The Warthogs lead, and if they blow this one, then I mean, it's not going to be very good. Moss now centering for Reimer, puts it slightly behind him. Moss gets it back. Buckteeth off the steal. He still has his boost, I believe, using it to give himself space for a snipe, but Steve does make the save. Student now boosting in. Across the net is going to be blocked. Taro plays that up for MLG. MLG now to Taro, YOLO'd by Reimer. Reimer on the breakaway, and he scores! What a great goal by the great Reimer. The legendary Reimer, showing that he can do it on the offense as well. Now off the face-off, and he almost does it again. Smacks it off the post. The YOLO by Moss. A great chance here for Shakuras. And he doesn't score. Korhal now on the counter-attack. Buckteeth is gonna hit the post, and the rebound is gonna be collected by Moss. Moss stripped from behind by MLG. His centering pass goes right into Steve, who plays it up for Student. It's played up for Reimer. Reimer and Taro fighting for it. Reimer wins it, but just miscontrols the puck slightly. Reimer still with it. Reimer! Oh, to Moss. The one-timer will miss. Moss gets it back. He's got Reimer! Oh my goodness! And Moss, with the EU delay, unable to pass it quick enough to get Reimer the shot at the empty net, as now Korhal is on the counter. Again, Buckteeth will miss his pass. 1 minute remains for Shakuras to mount a comeback. These 2 goals definitely doable, but Taro is going to be slowing the play down. Finds the safe pass to Buckteeth. Buckteeth taking the shot instead of the pass, as Shakuras will try to get a quick one here. Moss off the steal, going on the bottom side, but Tiny read it all the way. And Tiny will avoid the double shark. Passing to Taro. Taro to MLG. Student read that and stopped it, but the outlet by him is going to miss. And that's probably going to be it for this one. A 3-on-0 for Korhal now. Taro. He's going to miss, isn't he? Oh my god, he scored. How did that go in? Steve was right there. I fully expected Taro to miss there, and he definitely should have, as he shot right into Steve, but using his commissioner hacks, he does score that one, as now Moss will try to get a pride goal, and it's going to be unsuccessful, as this one comes to an end. Very big upset, as the Warthogs pick up their first win of the season. taking them up to 5 measly points. They're going to take the crown in this one with 5 points, contributing to all 5 goals, even though he played mostly in a defensive position, putting in 2 goals and 3 assists. Buckteeth, though, is the main carry here for the Korhal team, as he scored a hat trick, the first 3 goals of the game for Korhal to put them ahead, and he was really the main offensive force for them. Theron doing a decent job and then putting an 80% save average, saving some of those last minute shots. Shakuras keeping his team ahead, and doesn't look like Gandalf's coaching off the bench has helped Shakuras enough, as Moss, poor Moss, I feel for him. EU playing on West, it's like me playing on EU. It's you know, it's hard. Shit's hard.